Welcome back to Factful Finance, the place where we break down the world of money into practical, easy-to-understand insights. Now, here's a question for you. Have you ever thought about how the next generation, Gen Z, is reshaping the financial landscape? They're not just about saving pennies or buying the latest gadgets. They've got values and financial goals that are redefining how we think about money. Today, we're diving into Gen Z's unique money mindsets. What do they value when it comes to their finances? And more importantly, how are they setting their financial goals? By understanding these trends, you might just learn a few things that can help you with your own financial journey. Before we dive in, a quick note. This video is for educational purposes only. We'll talk about strategies, but always consult a professional for personalized guidance. So, what makes Gen Z's approach to money so different from previous generations? First off, they've grown up in a time of financial uncertainty. From the 2008 recession to the COVID-19 pandemic and the rising cost of living, they've seen it all. As a result, Gen Z is more financially conscious than any other generation before them. Take Liam, for example. He's 24, lives in a big city, and has already built a solid emergency fund. But unlike millennials, who grew up hearing, buy a house, get a mortgage, Liam is skeptical of home ownership. He values flexibility, and that's a mindset many Gen Zers share. A recent survey revealed that only 32% of Gen Z respondents think owning a home is a priority, compared to 47% of millennials. The reality is, Gen Z is prioritizing financial independence and mobility over traditional long-term commitments. But that doesn't mean they're abandoning saving. In fact, Gen Z has been called the saving generation. According to a study by Charles Schwab, 58% of Gen Zers say they are saving more now than they did a year ago. Emma, a 22-year-old from San Francisco, saved $5,000 last year alone by sticking to a strict budget and using apps like Mint to track her spending. She told us that her goal isn't just to save, but to build wealth through investments. And she's not alone. Stocks, ETFs, and even crypto are becoming increasingly popular investment vehicles for Gen Z, who see them as ways to grow their money long-term. What does this mean for you? Well, the biggest takeaway is that Gen Z is laser-focused on financial security, but with an eye on flexibility and growth. They value digital tools that help them manage their finances efficiently. Think budgeting apps, investment platforms, and even cash flow management tools. If you're not using one of these tools yet, it might be time to jump on board. Here's a real-world scenario. Let's say you're like Noah, who just graduated from college and landed his first job. Noah's goal is to save 15% of his income for the next year while also contributing to his retirement fund. He uses an app like Acorns to round up his purchases and invest the spare change, which over time can grow into a significant nest egg. It's a simple strategy, but it works. In fact, studies show that automated investing is a game changer for Gen Z. Setting up small, consistent contributions can lead to wealth accumulation with minimal effort. But what about debt? Gen Z seems to be more cautious about taking on debt compared to previous generations. They're more likely to turn down credit cards, opting instead for debit cards or buy now, pay later options. However, this cautious approach to debt doesn't mean they're avoiding it entirely. In fact, 60% of Gen Zers carry student loan debt, according to recent surveys, and many are actively seeking ways to pay it down faster. Sophia, for instance, graduated with the degree in nursing and a hefty student loan balance. But instead of waiting years to pay it off, she enrolled in a student loan repayment program that's helping her pay off her debt faster. The result? She's projected to be debt-free in just 3 years. The takeaway here is that if you're carrying debt, look into ways to pay it down faster and make use of programs that may be available to you, whether that's student loan forgiveness or employer repayment programs. Let's talk goals. What's driving Gen Z's financial future? The first big theme is financial independence. In a world of gig work, freelancing, and side hustles, Gen Z is striving for independence not just financially, but also in terms of career and lifestyle. According to a 2023 survey by Bank of America, 78% of Gen Z adults say that achieving financial freedom is their top financial goal. The second major theme? Sustainability. Gen Z wants their money to align with their values. This means supporting companies that are environmentally conscious, socially responsible, and inclusive. More than half of Gen Z would pay more for a product if it aligned with their ethical beliefs. This is something you can apply to your own financial decisions, whether it's through socially responsible investing, SRI, environmentally conscious spending, or supporting businesses that reflect your values. Now, let's talk about the tools and resources that can help you adopt some of Gen Z's money mindsets. Apps like YNAB, You Need a Budget, and Personal Capital are great for getting a clearer view of your finances and helping you set specific financial goals. For investments, platforms like Robinhood or Stash are popular among Gen Z because they allow for fractional investing, meaning you don't need thousands of dollars to get started. The bottom line is this: Gen Z is redefining what it means to be financially responsible, and their values of flexibility, financial independence, and sustainability are shaping their financial goals. Whether you're a Gen Zer yourself, or someone older trying to adapt to changing times, there's a lot we can learn from their approach to money. So, what's the first step you'll take towards setting your financial goals for this year? Let us know in the comments below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Thank you for watching Factful Finance. If you like what we're doing, why not subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss out on more insights to help you take control of your financial future. We think you'll enjoy the video on screen next. Trust me, it's packed with valuable tips that will move you one step closer to your financial goals. See you in the next one.